Good everyone, my name is Graphics. If you look at the front of the screen, you will see a question, and the question says find the limit of x tends to 9 of 2 minus square root of x minus 5 all over s square minus 81. Now we're told to look for the limit of this. Now what you do first of all, you check for a lot of things. If I input my 9 wherever I see x, I'll be having 0 over 0. How do I mean? If I place my 9 where there's x here, I'll be having 9 minus 5, which will give us 4. And square root of 4 will give us 2. 2 minus 2 will give us 0. Similarly, for the denominator, if I put my 9 wherever I see x, I'll be having 9 square. And 9 square is 81. 81 minus 81 is also what? 0. So we're having 0 over 0. So that is what? Undefined. Or we say it is indeterminate, or we say it doesn't exist. So that means we have to do something first before we start inputting our value. Like I always say, when you see square root, means that what you have to what rationalize by conjugating. That is when the square root is this way. So in this case here, I am going to rationalize by what? Conjugating. How did I mean? I'll write my question back saying the limit of s tends to 9. I have 2 minus square root of x minus 5 all over s square minus 81. Now, rationalizing by conjugating simply means I'm going to multiply the numerator and denominator by what? The conjugate of 2 minus square root of x minus 5. When I mean conjugate means that what? I'm going to change the sign that is connecting the square root and the whole number we have there, the natural number we have there. I will change the sign. So since it's negative, I'm going to put positive in this manner. So I'll be having 2 plus root x minus 5 all over 2 plus root x minus 5. Now what have I done? I have multiplied up and down, that is the numerator and denominator, by the conjugate of this guy that we have here, that is the numerator here. So if it is positive, here and here will be negative. But since it's negative, that is why here and here is what? Positive. And note this, the sign that the square root is covering, you cannot change that sign. So you recall that I have a negative here, I cannot change it because it is inside the square root. Now, if you look at this closely, these conjugates, right? The 2 minus square root of s minus 5 and 2 plus square root minus 5, I'm going to expand them. Now, expanding them will take us too much of time. Are you with me now? It will take us what? Too much of time, but because of clarity's sake, I'm going to expand them naturally. Then I will now show you the shortcut you're going to use in expanding them whenever you have things like this. Now let's expand it normally first of all. Since I have 2 minus square root of what? X minus 5, and I have 2 plus square root of what? X minus 5. So I will choose any one of my choice. If I take the first one, I'll write it in two places. That is 2 minus square root of x minus 5 in one place. I'll leave space again. I'll write 2 minus square root of what? X minus 5. Can you see that? Now I'll now go to the other one. I will now take 2. I'll place it here. Then I'll now take plus square root of x minus 5. That is the other one. I'll place it in the other side here. So if I'm expanding, 2 times 2 is what? 4. 2 times minus square root of s minus 5 will give you minus 2 square root of what? S minus 5. This 2 cannot penetrate the square root sign. So they are two different things. So you just write them side by side. Plus square root of s minus 5 times 2 will still give you 2 square root of what? X minus 5. Plus times minus will give you what? Will give you minus. The square root of s minus 5 times square root of s minus 5 will give you what? Square root of s minus 5 all square. Now if you do the needful, you discover that a negative of 2 square root of s minus 5 will equate a positive of 2 square root of s minus 5. So when they are the same and their sign are different, they will equate out each other. So we'll now be left with 4 minus. Now this square will equate this square root here. We'll be left with what? S minus 5. But because there's a minus in front of the square root here, you now put what is inside bracket. So this will now give us 4 minus x. If I'm opening a bracket, then minus times minus, I'll give you what? Plus 5. Are you with me? Then if you do this, you'll be having 4 plus 5 will give you 9 minus x. So this is what we have here when you expand it normally. That's what I'm going to place here. But why waste your time with this when you can easily do this? Now watch closely. Since I have this way, we know our answer is 9 minus x, right? Just for clarity's sake. So what I'll just simply do here is, since they are the same, but what differentiates them is this negative and positive, I will bring out the negative and positive out. So I'll bring out the negative out. So I'll just write 2 minus square root of x minus 5. Can you see that? Then the next thing I'll do is I'll square both of them. So I will square the 2 and also square the square root of s minus 5. Can you see that? So when you do that, the square of 2 is 4. This square will cancel this square root. I'll be left with what? S minus 5. Because of the minus in front of it, I'll put it in brackets. Can you see? If I expand it, I'll be having 4 minus x. Then minus times minus, I'll give you plus 5. So we're having 4 minus s plus 5, which will give us what? 9 minus s. You can see that they are the same. So you see this is faster and more effective. But you can only do this that I just did now when you are having the same values, right? But different signs. Are you with me now? They are the same, but what is that they are conjugate of each other. So when you have conjugate of two different binomial, right? You can do it this way. Altogether, this is the limit you can go about this. So let's proceed. Now, if I'm doing this now, we'll go to the next one. So I'll just put my x 9 minus x here. Is that taken? So when I place it there, divided by. Now, if you look at this, this is difference of 2 square. Because when you have s square minus 81, since you are saying s square minus 9 square. And s square minus 9 square is they are what? They are difference of 2 square. Meaning that you open two brackets and you put 9 minus you put x minus 9 in the first one and s plus 9 in the second one. That is difference of 2 square. Remember that. So open bracket, we have 2 plus square root of x minus 5. Now if you look at this very well, this is 9 minus x and this is s minus 9. So I want to interchange it. So if I interchange it to be minus x plus 9, since they are saying minus open bracket what? X minus 9. Because when I expand it, I'll still be having what I have here. I will together now. So if I change it back to s minus 9, I'll put negative outside. Because when I expand with that negative, I'll still be having 9 minus x. So move forward. All over x minus 9 in bracket s plus 9 in bracket 2 plus root s minus 5. Now what is close to s minus 9 here is 1. So when s minus 9 equate s minus 9, we're left with what? Minus 1. So minus 1 all over s plus 9 open bracket 2 plus root s minus 5. So anywhere you see your x, you put 9. So I'm going to be having 9. Anywhere I see x, I put 9. So 9 plus 9 open bracket 2 plus square root of this is x. I'll put 9 to replace it minus 5. So we'll now have minus 1 all over 18 open bracket 2 plus 9 minus 5 is what? And that is 4, right? Square root of 4. Remember, immediately I start putting my 9, I will cease from writing limit s tends to 9. So this will now give me minus 1 all over 18 to bracket 2 plus square root of 4 is 2. So we have minus 1 all over 18, 2 plus 2 is 4. And 18 times 4 will give us what? 72. So my answer is what? Minus what? 70. Minus 1 over what? 72. All together. So if you have found this video helpful, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and also share the video. Thanks for watching.